I'm Rachel and welcome to 2K TV Postseason. We are moments away from the highly anticipated Road to the Finals tournament. Today I'm joined in studio with Scott OG, who has been helping all of our teams get better and better and keeping us up to date with all of this Road to the Finals madness.
Yes.
How much do you think what seed your team has is going to come into play during this tournament?
Honestly, not much. I mean, we're going 1 through 16, but unlike, in other tournaments where a 5 can beat a 12, I would not be surprised at all if a 16 beat a 1. But all these teams are really good. I mean, you're playing for $250,000, so I don't know. Styles may make fights. Some teams are going with 3 bigs. Some people are playing with 4 small guys, which would be interesting.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different elements that can come into play, and especially when it's single elimination.
Mm-hmm.
You could just have a bad game.
Absolutely.
Like we've seen in other tournaments.
One and done. One of the more interesting parts as well is some of these owners. So if you're on my team and say we have 15 players, I mean, you can only take 5. So there's a team that's out here that I think is the favorite, notorious for winning, and we'll get into them in a minute. They've played with 12-plus players, but only 5 can go to play for $250,000. So somebody's got to give it up.
Yeah, we could make a reality show out of this too. See what the internal drama is.
Oh no!
And speaking of team owners, recently I caught up with Chris from The Good Life to see how his team is prepping for the tournament. So check it out. What's up, Chris? Congrats on you and your team making it into the Road to the Finals tournament.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So how many rounds did it take you guys to qualify?
It took us 4 weeks because the days are a grind. You got to play a bunch of games to get in there. We've been playing with each other for a while now, so.
Did you have to change up your strategy or anything for Road to the Finals?
Yeah, we have 2 big men and 3 guards. But now we roll with 4 guards and 1 center. We try to be like the Golden State Warriors.
Do you think you've succeeded in that strategy?
Yeah, it's worked out well for us.
And looking forward into the tournament, you're going to be playing against some really good teams. Are you preparing in any different kind of way?
Yeah, we've been practicing a bunch the last 2 weeks. Definitely going to help us going forward. We got some schemes ready that we haven't taken out yet. Yes, we're going to be ready when it comes down to it.
So who do you think is your toughest competition?
Timely Cook and his squad look pretty good, so they're going to be a tough game.
Well, do you have any last shout-outs?
Yeah, I'll give my squad a shout-out. Precision, Biggie, Hood Thoughts, and Shumpert Life. Let's get it.
Cool. Well, good luck in the tournament, and we'll definitely be checking out your games.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chris.
They're one of my sleepers for sure.
They had an NBA team as inspiration.
Yes.
Or their model team.
As they should. And I'm glad it was the Warriors and not the Rockets. Okay?
Well.
So they just said, hey, scheme-wise, we're going to go 4 out, 1 in. Winning tips, we do that all the time. We've talked about that formation quite a bit. The game is spread, so I would just run spread pick and roll. It seems like they got some schemes that they haven't pulled out of their pocket yet, so I'm excited for them.
I think that style of play is more adaptable, and you can easily, transition your style of play depending on who you're going up against. And Good Life will be going up against Late Night Crew.
Yes.
Who had an interesting story.
Jeez, yeah. The Late Night Crew has a core of 15 people, and they had 3 different teams qualify. Now, if you think about it, we got
3 different rounds.
Yeah, they've played over 1,000 games together. And then they forfeited one of those teams and just said, hey, we don't got enough against to spread this out amongst 3. And here we are. Now they're in. They're crazy skilled, obviously, so good for them.
Now let's hear from Damaris of Swish Basketball, who shared his team's strengths and why he thinks they'll come out on top. What's up, Damaris? Thank you for joining us. Congrats on getting into the Road to the Finals tournament.
Thank you.
How did you get together your team?
Well, actually, me and my team, we've been playing together for approximately 4 years now, so we've been together for a minute now.
Oh, cool. So when you heard about Road to the Finals, you're like, we have to do this.
Yeah, I had to. I jumped up for joy when I heard 2K was coming out for this. We've been waiting for it.
So did you do anything in particular to practice for this tournament?
Mainly just staying on point with our guys and making sure everybody's on at the same time and calling off work a lot, but...
Yeah. I won't tell your boss.
Thank you.
How would you describe your team's style of play?
We play a fast-paced, crash the boards type of style of play, and we rotate the ball. We play more of a Spurs type of offense.
If you guys win, do you have plans on how you would spend your earnings?
We haven't got there yet, but we gonna do it together. Whatever we do with the money, we gonna do it all together as a team. We won as a team, we gonna spend it as a team.
Awesome. Well, good luck in the tournament, and we'll definitely be watching your games and keeping up with it.
All right, thank you. You'll see us soon.
Like Damaris talked about, his team is trying to emulate another NBA team, the Spurs. Also play team basketball, but a bit different.
Swish basketball is playing like the Spurs of 2 years ago when they beat the Heat in the finals, as opposed to now, where it's dump it into LaMarcus Aldridge and let him do his thing. They are top 5 right now in assists amongst the 32 teams at 41 assists a game. So they're absolutely moving the ball. They're shooting it at 75.5%, and they're shooting 70% from 3. So, yeah, they're passing up a good shot for a great shot.
Yeah.
Again, another team to be reckoned with.
So let's talk about the team who statistically is the most impressive. They're all impressive, but there's one team that really stands out.
And that's notorious for winning. That is the crew. That is, right now, that's my favorite. They have a core 5 guys who really play together. They averaged, in their 4 qualifying games, they averaged 128. And they had a point differential in those games of 87.
This is insane.
Playing
But
like a video game.
they haven't got to the elite yet.
Absolutely.
So I don't know if they can
Absolutely.
keep that 87 during this tournament.
Absolutely. We've seen duds, in the playoffs after they show, get this 1 seed, a la Dallas Mavericks. Was that 2006 when Golden State took them out? And Dirk was the MVP. We've seen stuff like that happen. It could easily happen here, but the numbers are alarming. They're shooting almost 80 from the floor, and 68 from 3.
I'd be
That's
interested
ridiculous.
to see if their strategy changes at all going against these elite teams.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. They've been playing guys, not in them streets every
Yeah.
day. So they're going to run into a 99 with all badges, and then how is that really going to change?
Right.
Because they're clearly pressing. You have to press, you have to cause a bunch of turnovers to score 6 points per minute.
Right.
It's insane.
And our game has evolved a bit since the beginning of these qualification rounds as well, so might make it a little bit tougher, but I think better.
Absolutely.
In the end.
Absolutely. We listen to our community every day. We're in the forums every day. So yeah, the latest update, guys had to adjust.
And going on this week in-game, make sure you vote on which top plays you want to see next week. Should they be highlights from Rivet City, Sunset Beach, Old Town, or from Antioch? House rules are in Rivet City and we are playing double dunks, so get excited because each dunk is worth double. We hope you guys enjoyed breaking the game with Steph Curry for the 30 hours where he was made the best shooter in NBA 2K history. Now let's take a look at some of your best Steph shot plays that you submitted on social media.
Oh my God. Like a coach who and you expect nothing less from the defending champion.
Curry. Bogut kicks to Curry. Look at it! And it's Barnes, and it's small forward.
Wrapping up our Road to the Finals chat today, what are you most excited about?
Just that initial first day, you know, no different than charting every other tournament and following it. Us in the office will be, you know, glued to the TV. Hopefully everybody else is at home. And that's it. Just see who comes out of this thing. You know, did the seeds really matter? This is the first time we're doing this. This is 250 grand. Relationships are on the line here. You know that.
I know that we will all be in the war room capturing just as much action as we possibly can.
Yep.
So make sure you guys stay tuned for that in our next episode of 2K TV. Catch all of that action there. But in the meantime, you guys can check out all of the tournament games live in-game through the 2K Streamcast. And don't worry, if you miss one, we'll have all of them available on demand. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.